Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell from the title, I'm doing stitch feeding braids with a heart on the side. This is my first time doing this style on someone else, and I think it came out pretty good. So I just want to show you guys the whole process. First thing I'm doing is just starting off with pouring out the heart. So I'm just gonna let y'all see what I do. It's very tedious. It's all about getting clean parts. So yeah, just watch me work. So once I'm happy with the general shape of the heart, I go through with my Instant Control gel and I just put that in the part, and then I take my rat tail comb to just clean it up even more. The gel makes the hair lay down so you can get a real precise parting. So once I get my exact shape and parting that I want, I just go through and just add a little bit more gel to make sure everything's in place. And then I start mapping out the different sections which I'm braiding. So first I do a part straight down the middle of the heart because we have our two sides that we're braiding. And then of course you add in more gel so that your parting is super crisp and clean. And then once I get that is when I part the upper section of my heart, which is just a diagonal line, because when you think of the shape of a heart, like, you can see it in your head. So I do that on this side, and then I do the same thing on the other side. And these next few clips, or the continuation of this clip, is just gonna be me trying to get the precise angles and parting that I want. So I'm just gonna be going back and forth, just trying to make sure that everything is to my liking. So now I'm starting to part my hair and section it off. So you just want to make sure you have enough gel. So I'll split the hair in half and put gel in the middle just to make sure all the hair at the base has gel in it. And the I guess the pattern or the method that I'm using for this is actually something that I found on TikTok, and I'll show you the name to give them credit. I'm not sure if this process makes it faster, but I like this process. I feel like it's makes it really neat for me, because I never really got the concept of the other way to do stitch braids, so I just wanted to start off doing this way. And I feel like it's probably very much beginner friendly, so if you're just starting off, this could be a method that you try. Just make sure that when you're parting the hair or sectioning the hair in the direction that you want your braid to go, or the direction of the shape. So when I first start off, I like to go as if I'm braiding a plait, and I like to go with the hair in my right hand going under first, because I want to be able to end in my right hand so that I can pick up the hair from my left side. So every time I'm picking up hair, I'm just picking up hair from my left side. So I'll braid twice, and then once the hair is back in my right hand, I pick up underneath with my left hand. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I'm not really sure how else to explain it. But throughout the video, there's going to be multiple shots of me braiding the hair, so you can see it at different angles, so you can get a better understanding. Make sure you're braiding very tight. Well, not too tight, but make sure you have a nice grip on the hair, so that everything is laying flat, and you can really see it start to come together. Like, you can see the stitches. It just looks so nice and so clean to me. When I'm adding in the hair, I add the hair over. I know some people add it under, but I add it over, and then I braid one side while holding the other side out of the way, and then I braid, and then I put it underneath. heart coming together. I think this turned out really good for my first time. But anyway, so I parted the hair into 5 different sections for the feed-ins, and I just braided them pretty sloppy just to get it out the way. The parts aren't super clean, but when I go through and do each braid is when I go through and really clean up the parts to make sure that they're crisp. So here you can see I already did one side, and make sure that you split this part in half and put gel all throughout it. And then you can also use the back of your comb just to smooth it out even more. You really want the sides to be smooth, so that all the hair lays down and the braids in general just look smooth and neat. And then again, I'm just doing the same process I did with the heart. I'm doing this pretty slow just to show you guys like how I'm doing it. So you take the rat tail end of your comb and you part it, and then you kind of just twist it a little bit so that it stays in place, because it does have gel on it, so it will stay in place once you just twist it a little bit. And it also makes it easier just to pick up the hair when you start braiding it. So I'm actually kind of mad about this part. I couldn't find the actual hair needle that's like for like weaves or anything. So I had to use a regular sewing needle. And then I couldn't find any black thread. So I had to use like this navy blue. So I really tried my best not to poke her or myself and to make the thread look as discreet as possible, because it's not cute just to see random blue thread in someone's head. So I just made sure to try to sew the hair very closely together, and yeah, this just helps the braids lay in the position that you want them to and for them to stay together. And I'm gonna do the same to the hair in the back, just so that they can stay together and lay flat as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to continue to comment, like, and subscribe. And of course, I'll definitely be back with more videos.